Hey, everybody. Good afternoon. Glad that you could be with us today. Jan from New York City Saves Money is here as well. Hey,
Hey,
Jan.
Steve. Hey,
Hey,
everybody. Thank you for having me.
sure, no problem. I did a little bit of, it was a slight little oops there, but I caught myself. But what it is on these little intro outros, a lot of the time, I have the same, it's the same look. So when I go to tap one, they both look identical. So and I've got about four that are like that where I can tap on it, and sometimes I'm not really certain which one is which. So that was, but I did catch myself. But if you want, I mean, I could go ahead and demonstrate a few more of these intro outros for the members that don't know.
You know what, Steve? This is the beauty part of having a channel on this platform, specifically this platform, because the stuff that we put up has lasting power. Just saying, just saying. Now, it's totally okay regarding those intros, okay? I love all of your intros. Just for the record, is there any way that you could tap on the second one that you might have wanted for the first one at this time? Can you try that now?
Yeah. Let's see here. I believe it's this.
Oh my gosh, Steve, I have to tell you, I totally love, love, love this one. And there is a specific reason why. Why do you think I personally like this one so much?
Let's see. If I had to stop and think about it, it could be similar to something in a up-tempo song that would have been used in the 80s.
Yes, you nailed it. Well, not surprisingly, you with your musical knowledge, forget about it. You are
Yeah.
definitely the music encyclopedia. The first time you played that ever, when I was like just as a viewer watching a video, and you played that one, I was like, where on earth did you get that? Now, then when I spoke to you further about this, you said that this goes into like a bunch of transitions. That's what I love about that tune, the transition.
Yeah, there's a couple more intros that I need to go ahead and add in to here
Mhm.
of that song that there's a couple of three parts to it that I do like. Now there's a couple of three other parts in this song that you're going to hear it and you're going to say, no, that's not the 80s. You're going to be thinking 90s techno.
Wow.
So, yeah, so I may even have to look up the song. I may even send it to you in your chat window.
Oh,
And if you
good.
ever, I mean, it's a full blown song.
Right.
It's just instrumental. It doesn't have any words, um, but I have different ones here. There's
Oh,
another one that I do like to use. Let me see. I don't want to get these two confused. Again, it's two just alike.
oh my
Oh,
gosh, I love that too.
you like that too? Let's see. Let me see here.
I love that too. It makes me laugh, that one.
Did you know? Did you know that? Did you know that in this?
Oh my
You,
god.
would you believe that in the other one is the same song? It's just two different parts of it.
Oh my gosh, and that most recent one that you just played, for some reason, that tune makes me laugh. I mean, I get a kick out of all of them, but that
Yeah,
one brings about laughter. Can you play that one again if you don't mind, the most recent one?
the most recent one.
Yes.
Okay, let's see.
I love it.
I feel like I'm back in 1991 all over again because that sounds like something that could have been kind of on the radio back then. It just has that feel. So,
Wow.
and then of course the bottom one you said reminds you of the 80s, but there's a different transition to that song that will not remind you of the 80s.
Wow.
Let me see. Since we're here and we're talking, let's see. Let me look in my. I don't know if I could test it here. Let me see if I can find it. I don't mind. Like I said, this is what is interesting about doing, YouTube, having your own channel, using your own music.
Truth.
Okay, I found it. Watch what happens. It's not 80s anymore now, is it?
OMG. Oh, frappin' MG.
Now it sounds more like something you'd hear in the latter 90s, even in the early 2000s.
You are not kidding. What genre would you like consider that? Like techno, or what would you consider that genre?
I would consider that like techno or like techno rave or something. But let me see. Let me go further down. Sound familiar?
Oh my word.
Another transition.
So what you're saying is, video content creator can take one tune literally and chop it up into a number of intros and outros.
Yeah, that's the reason why when I go and look up non-copywritten content, I try to. I'll devote about a half hour, and that's just to pick out about 4 or 5. I look for transitions. For some reason, even in a general sense, when I listen to music, I do like songs with transitions. I've always been that way.
It's incredible.
Yeah. So, as you can see, there's different like dun 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 da da da. Da.
Yeah.
Even that one has got 3 or 4 transitions about it too.
I almost fell down because like when you played like an excerpt of it, and then the one that literally like brings a chuckle every time I hear it transitionalize, like boom. That's a terrible rendition on my end, but it makes me laugh.
No. Yeah. No, we're not ever going to do as well as the music itself is going to do. We can just do our best. But yeah, so that's all I'm doing. I mean, I have a couple others. Here's a couple of others that's got transitions to it. I've used this before. That's got a trans.
Steve, that's gorgeous, and I didn't mean to trip over your words.
It's okay. It's all right. No, that one's got transition. This one right here, this one down here reminds me a little bit of an Oriental feel, but it's still another one.
This one you just played, yeah, I absolutely feel like, to me, I felt like I was on a beach.
Oh, you did? Here's another one, but this one has a little bit of like a Oriental type feel. Again,
yeah, I could see that. It has an Asian flair to it, yes.
Right. That's another song that has about 3 or 4 transitions in it. And I can just go in, and I can go in and take different parts and just create a an intro outro out of it. But I'm going to add some more to it. That way you guys can see it on future videos. So
Steve, you got to play that Totally One, the October one. Let the folks know this is like my top choice loving tune of all.
well, since my birthday is Halloween, and now thanks to your video that you put up yesterday evening, now everybody knows, which is perfectly fine. I have no problem being born on Halloween. I know a lot of people don't care for the holiday, and that's understandable. I mean, to them, it's just another day. But this right here sticks out, and I know you like it a lot. Actually, let's do another. That didn't come through all the way, at least from what I can hear.
Oh my word! It has such a Halloween feel.
Right. I got to remember there's a slight delay whenever you do something here, like a 2 or 3 second delay. I got to remember that. But hopefully it came through in its entirety twice. I played it twice.
It did.
I kind of like it too.
It did, Steve. It came in its entirety 2 times.
Did it? Okay.
It really did. I want to just, since we're on the subject of, content creating and all that, and I've done a few shows about that. And eventually, when I open up my channel membership, which you don't even know that yet because I'm just mentioning it, I'm going to open up a channel membership eventually. And it's only going to discuss, for those that are interested, the only videos I'm going to make are to help brand new under 500 subscriber channels with tips and tricks. I'll announce when that happens. And it is something that, one would pay for, because I've been giving away a lot of great information for free. Now it's time for me to, get a little back for my efforts. Just saying. And these are things that we learn as content creators. We could do that.
Yeah.
But I love your stuff. You do. You really chose some great music, great sounds.
I've got a few others that I need to go. I need to go into my cell phone, which is where I store my intro outros, and I've got a few more that I want to shuffle around. And I'll more or less, you know what? I'll actually use a couple new ones coming up on Recipe Tuesday, and a couple of, as it says here, 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I have a Recipe Tuesday segment every week like clockwork. So I'll come up with a couple of other ones, because I need to show. Yeah, because I need to shuffle these around. I don't always want to use the same exact thing again and again and again. Because when I was younger, I hated change. But as I got a little older, I had to throw some variety in there.
I agree with you wholeheartedly. For example, like the current intro that I do, like with the view of the city and that song, and I've used that song a lot for about 1 year. I love that tune, but like everything else, I'm with you. I believe in expansion. I believe in changing. And eventually that theme will be put to rest for a while, and then, come up with something new, because it's so boring every time doing the same thing. I don't want my audience bored. I don't want myself bored. And I love my opening intro with the city, but I like change as well. I agree with you.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, like I said, anybody that is considering starting a YouTube channel, don't be afraid. If you're not shy, you are an extrovert. You've got content on your mind that you would like to share with the world. Get it out there. That's what I did.
Yeah.
Most people don't know that and I'm not trying to put myself on a pedestal when I say this, it's true. I'm the one that kind of got you the one to be started in a YouTube channel, because I had mentioned to you, back about 5 years back before you started, you had mentioned, I don't think I can start one. And then
That's correct.
I spoke up and said, I think you can.
Absolutely. I have no, I'm unapologetic about this. I will absolutely mention a story briefly. You and I have been friends for quite a while, and back in the Wild West days of FB, that other platform, and yeah, the subject came up, and it took me a good year of pondering. But you were like, "No, do it." You were like, "You can do it." And he and I actually, Steve and I would know. Let me say, not novices to going live. We used to go live on that other place a few years
Yeah.
back. So, he was like, no, just do it. Literally, I'm not to steal that line, but that's exactly the truth.
Hey, if Nike can use it, so can you. Just do it. That's fine. But then in 2020, now keep in mind, I started out as a channel contributor on Janet's channel. I would make little small clips and I would send it to her in Messenger, and she would piece it together and create a show
That's
and
right.
then upload it to YouTube. Um, that's how I started. And then I was going to start a channel July 22nd, which was your anniversary date and my dad's birthday, but turn of events didn't allow me. But then October 19th, I said, you know what? Today's the day.
That's it. And that anniversary's coming up for you.
Right. In about 3 weeks, pretty close.
Oh
So,
my word. Wow. Amazing.
yeah, but I never thought I would be 300 videos and, 500 plus subscribers by this point.
And almost at 4K watch hours. I will brag about that.
Yeah. That's in the 3,800 and something bracket. I can get that right quick.
See, that's the thing, everyone listening that's like contemplating. I wasted over 1 year contemplating. Just go for it. Everyone's going to screw up in the beginning. That is a given.
Yeah. Okay, I'm at 3842.5.
Wow. Oh my gosh, Steve, you're dangerously close to the 4,000 watch hours.
What,
Amazing.
157.5 away?
Oh my gosh. By the way, don't forget to smash down the like button here for Steve's channel.
Yes, please do if you like the content and what I or we have to offer, which I know you guys do. Um, one thing about us especially, well, me too as well, even if I'm going, alone whenever I do a video, we always have something to discuss of some type, even if it's just about the price of tea in who knows where,
That's right.
it doesn't matter. We always come up with some type of topic, because not only are we trying to be helpful, we also like to entertain a little bit too. If we put a smile on somebody's face, we've done our job for the day.
Oh my
So,
gosh, so well said. So well said. And the other thing, Steve, is that for everyone has a message. And for the people that really want to do it, but that something mentally holds them back, that's kind of unfair to the world if you think about it. You might have the message that may really, really help someone one day. I mean, I have been told randomly from people I really needed to hear what you had to say that day. I cannot tell you how much it meant the world to me to hear that.
um, there was one subject matter that I brought up not too terribly long ago. I'm not going to mention the subscriber's name. They'll know who they are. I'm going to keep them anonymous. And it encouraged them to go and get help.
Okay.
And I have on that other platform, I have a friend, and he's been a friend of mine on that channel or platform for about 9 years. Come to find out, he's also a subscriber of mine. He spoke up and gave this person some incentive that he went and got help and has bettered his life. And he's going on, I believe, 9 or 10 years now. So
Amazing.
I'm glad that I myself and I don't think it's the first time that no, it wasn't. It's not the first time I put that particular subject matter out there. I mentioned it in one of my Getting Personal videos. I don't remember exactly which one, but it was something that I had grown up around. But I was able to put the word out there, and I really hope that that person is following through on bettering themselves, and they know who they are. I don't want to call them out, but
The power of these platforms, for example, Community Tab. There were many times like people that maybe never heard of this channel, and thanks to the algorithm, your channel or my channel. Congratulations, by the way, on your Community Tab. I'm so glad for you. I use it as much
oh
as I
yeah.
can.
Yeah, I'm in the working process. It's pretty easy. I like the fact now there's nothing wrong with me throwing up a video and saying, "Hey, such and such will be occurring." I don't have a problem with that. But now I can write it out to all the subscribers and everybody out there.
Absolutely.
This is what's going to be happening, on such and such. So, all right. Well, Jan, I pretty much have said what I needed to say. I can't really go any further, but unless you have anything else you want to include, I'm good. I
Oh,
mean,
that's wonderful. I just want to say to the contemplator, don't waste any more time contemplating. Honestly, pretend that you're Steve telling me in a very nice, like a friend way, just go for it. So we'd love to hear from you. Thanks again, Steve. Thanks, everybody.
oh, you're welcome. So let me come over here and pick another intro. I'm not sure which one I'm doing because, like I said, I have a lot of duplicates here, and
Whatever one
I
will be great.
whatever one would be great. Okay, all right. So this will be good. I'm just going to go ahead and tell everybody thanks for tuning in. Much appreciated. Glad you could be with me today. And I'll go ahead and pick this music. So let's see here.
Love it.
Yep. All right, everybody. Have a good day.
Bye.
Bye.